Right now, this is Diddy trial, day 29. Okay? Diddy trial, day 29. It's going down today. Prosecution rests. Okay? The jury looks tired and bored. Okay? The jury looks tired and bored. Okay? We are live from Diddy's trial. As you can see, the mic is set up. The defense has rested fully. They for fact. Oh my goodness. I heard what the defense said. And that's all. My guy right here is the camera guy said they have fully rested. So they're waiting for a ruling on this Rule 29B thing, right? I don't know how that's gonna go. Most likely some people saying it's gonna be kicked. But this is what we're dealing with here now, man. This is crazy, y'all. This is what it is. I'm Udo on Go. I've graduated now to the podium. I'm live from the podium now. Hold up, hold your questions. Hold your questions. Live on Go. Everybody get the likes up. Everybody get the likes up. Let me put the poll in the chat. Let me put the poll in the chat. Okay? Is Diddy gonna be freed? That's the question. It's a good question. So I never asked this one. Good question. Is Diddy gonna be free? Come on, bro. Look, and you cannot go over there like that by that podium. They do not allow people. No matter if you got this on your damn neck. Know that. Trust me. They running out on everybody. That's right. Everybody get the likes and hit the poll. I like how I just put the poll. It's already on 12. Let's get it all the way up. I'm gonna have to break down some of this case of what just happened in this court though today. You know I be joking a lot, but when I get down to this work, you know it's real business when I get. Not a lot of people, I don't care if they're content creators, I don't care if they're journalists. A lot of people ain't gonna break down this work when I really break down this work. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even, you know what I mean? So this is what we're looking at. You got the door right here, because this is what we're doing. It's the view of the stream. Look, I gotta get into this. Yo, the prosecution has rested, the defense has rested. They went up there for 15 minutes. The defense went up there for 15 minutes and rested, bro. What? Defense has rested. That's why it's no court tomorrow. Defense rested, bro. The defense has rested, brother. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's going to deliberations, bro. Listen to me. They broke it down. They said, listen to me. You know that's the fireworks over there. They said, look, there's no nexus. I know it's traumatic, so we got PTSD, bro. Boom. Come on, bro. They went into all this, man. They went to the labor, the racketeering acts. All of these things is insufficient, bro. This is insufficient. The government has to show that he knowingly and intentionally did these things, but they're not proving any of these things. This man coerced who? You see him in the same breath saying whatever with it. I mean, so what he coerced? The Jane and the Cassie. First of all, they both said they was doing it because they loved him and they wanted to make him happy and all of these things like that, right? We also know that to be true as well. You don't know that? Cool. Kid Cudi car. Let's get in the Cudi car. What happened to Cudi car? All right. Kid Cudi can't even prove Diddy was in his crib because he never had surveillance cameras in the crib. What type of guy living in the Hollywood Hamlet ain't got no surveillance in the crib? He's a fool. So now, therefore, he can't even prove that. Then they got female DNA on the Molotov cocktail. So then who is Diddy female? All right, cool. You're going to put that to the side. Besides that, allegedly he said that he spoke to Diddy and he told Diddy what happened to my car. Diddy said, what happened? I don't know nothing about that. So what happened then? So did the government prove that? Okay. Now, as far as the escorts go, all right, the escorts said they wasn't even toots. They said they wasn't involved in no toot shit, homie. That's what the escorts said. Both Jane and Cassie called the escorts what? Entertainment or all kind of other stuff. They didn't even call them toots, right? So how you calling them toots? So did they get paid for the toots or did they get paid for their time? They ain't proved that. So we still got reasonables here, right? As far as the fraud elements going on, what happened with the fraud? Okay, the fraud looking like something basically like in a relationship that when a person promising you things and they ain't giving it to you, basically. They promising you something, so the Jane, she was promised some things and she ain't get some things, allegedly, okay? Maybe she got to settle up. That's what she needed. I don't know what she got, but she got $333 a day. I do know she got that, all right? Boom. So we got a lot of things we got to break down. We got to get into this work. We got to get into this work, y'all. Likes up, hit the poll. Likes up, hit the poll. My great granny soul. Straight. Remember I say that? On my great, no, my regular granny soul. It's my regular granny, I'm a great. On my granny soul, hit the poll, son. My grandmother just passed away yesterday. Hit the poll. Look, boom. So look now. So now, the way they charging it now. Because remember, it's like some forced labor. Because all these people like work for Diddy. So now it kind of falls into like the forced labor calls and type claims like that. So now they're going into like the Chinese people, the immigrants, and people like that, foreigners and stuff like that, which this case doesn't constitute none of that. So let's just put that on the side on the dish. If you want to dine on that, you can dine on that while we moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to a couple of cases. I think the case was named Machira. If I'm not mistaken, the case was named Machira. They said one case was referred where this Chinese labor had to give up the passports and they couldn't leave because of the employer. Because you know they use other cases to reference other cases when they're dealing with cases, right? To show how other cases were tried, to show how this case should be tried or what's going on with this one. That's how they work with cases. That's why they're going to try a case, right? Boom. Okay, usually it was for foreigners with intolerable living conditions, all these type of stuff. So, but this ain't this and that ain't that. So what we dealing with here? This is what the defense is saying. So I wrote down everything as the defense said it. Shapiro went up and was cooking. She went up and was saying they picked the right one. I didn't know who was gonna go up and speak. Shapiro went up and spoke. Shout out to her, she went up and spoke. She got everybody that's on Diddy team got their own strengths, got their own suits, and she was meant for this thing right here. She just kept it real straight, ain't gonna stick it up. She ain't stinking up. You know what I'm saying? So boom. They said, as far as the Capricorn, Clark, and the Cassie, and the Jane, Puff never used force to make any of the women work. Capricorn, the lie detector test, the 5 days after the jury, and she kept working, not cause of the threat, because she was blamed for stealing it, and she said she was stealing it. Why she stayed? Not because she was threatening all that, because she said she wanted to do this, because she wanted to prove her innocence, and this is the way to prove that she was innocent. That's what Capricorn said, right? That's what she said. No labor laws broken here. All right. So then we got the incident in FL in Florida. Puff push her out, tell her to get out the house and all of that, whatever the case may be. But left out her boundaries, and her response is that not being able to work, and to her arguments is about being able to work and all this other stuff. Not because of force, not because of this, not because of Diddy forced and all of that. Then we talking about Capricorn Club. Okay? Cool. And she went back to the lie detector test people over and over and over again. Yes? Did she not? 5 times. She was brought to her house and brought back. Yes? Cool. All right. Then she alleges the wrongful terminations over the taking a vacation, and she still got a job with 50 Cent after that. Capricorn Clark, Mina, forced labor. We're gonna go to her forced labor. She worked long hours, little sleep, verbal abuse, assaulted, but she never left. She was most scared about Puff taking her job after she got her dream job, because she was upset because Puff didn't want to be a part of the so-called dream job anymore, had bachelor degrees, and she got a job for Madonna actually, so she wasn't impeded in any way. So we moving far from that. As far as Cassie and Jane goes, the government was lying. They started straight like that, boom. Government was lying on the S-Trafficking and should be insufficient, as well as the forced labor, the kidnapping, racketeering, 2 out of 3 witnesses no good or something like that. They try to break down off the rip. Capricorn caught the lie detector with Paul. Remember, she went with Paul Alford. This doesn't satisfy the requirement under the federal law for the same claims that they're trying to hit him with Diddy with. At most, she was an employee and was under investigation of the jury and the lie detector test. They can't prove that it was that he stays it, Puff himself, right? And she went there. People could have put her in this. Nobody could prove it. Boom, boom, boom. So we got that out the way. Bang. She went for 5 days, and because to prove her innocence and to get through it, and she would have to prove that she had nothing to do with this, right? Boom. So we got that out the way, right? So we moving forward because the family about to come out. The case is rested. Right? Everybody's coming out the court right now. Look, we got wigs coming out the court, big wigs coming out the court, and all that. Hold up. Big wigs coming out the court and all that. Hold up. Hold up, my glasses, everything cool. What up? Listen, we're gonna break it all down, and I'm gonna get some great people. First of all, Shauna, don't do it. Shauna, don't you do it. Gotta get Shauna fit today's fit check. Come on, she's stepping. Steppers check. Got the blue, not mad. Shout out to you, Queen. Gotta get her steppers cam. Stop playing me, that's Shauna Lloyd. Okay, Shauna Lloyd. Put some respect on her name and her whole game. Okay, good. I ain't gonna say the other things. Because it rhymed with rain. Her frame. Hold on.
Let me know, bro.
This water was like tea just now. I need some ice. LaRosa looking good too, exquisite. Lauren looking good as always. She's gonna grace this. She's gonna walk right by. I'm gonna let her go right by this like this. Let her go right by, look. Effortlessly, look.
Hey.
Have a good day. Okay. That's what's going on with that. We let Lauren LaRosa grace that. It's hot. We don't want to be bothering people, man. It's all right, bro. It's all right. Okay, at most she was employed 5 days. Cool. Cassie in the London. Cassie said she was taken to the London for the 7 days, but the government got to prove that that you took the person, that the person went from LA and all of this other stuff, and that they didn't consent, and that you took them to another place by force of fear. You got to prove these elements. You got took to the other places, took to LA by force, fear, coercion, all these things. Not proving it, the government. Okay? And even if they did, that is not the statute that they charged Diddy with. They should have charged him with that statute. I was like, oh, the fence is cooking right now. They said they should have even charged him with that. Shapiro, you had your glicky out there using your King Vaughn a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out King Vaughn. Look. She was like, and that's not the charge that they had on him. I was like, ooh, that's good. Ooh. So she said, Combs snuck in the hotel as well, but she said she can't stay at the house, right? So if she was in fear, it's focused on me, love. It's focused on me. If she was in fear, why would she want to stay at his house? What happened? She was in fear. But still, after the assault happened, she got the eye and all this. At the assault, she wanted to stay at Puff's house after the assault that we seen, the assault in the Intercontinental Hotel. She still wanted to stay at Puff's house. Why do you want to stay at Puff's house? Why would you be comfortable staying at Puff's house? Just like Bonner. They ain't talking about Bonner, but remember, Bonner wanted to go stay at a sleepover, at a catch-up sleepover, wine sleepover with Cassie after this big thing happened at Cassie's house. Would you feel comfortable to stay there when you know Diddy already pops up at the house like that? I would never want to stay there in my life. You dumb or you dumb? I would never want to stay at that house. Think about this. Let me just put it like this, my bad. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to get some shade, right? Everybody, man, the whole gang, man. Everybody coming outside right now. You already know the vibes. We in real time. Okay? So this is what's going on. Like I said, if she wasn't in fear, she would have stayed out. Kid Cudi, I told you, no evidence, man. What's going on? He can't even prove that. The man's so fool, he ain't even had no damn camera in his damn house. So what happened? So if Diddy was allegedly in the crib, like Antonio Banderas or something, you can't prove it, foolio. You don't snitch for nothing. Word. You snitched on him, he can't even prove he was there, allegedly. So listen, Puff said, yep. Oh, wow. Something going down. You know, we're just trying to keep our ears and our eyes on a swivvy. All right, hold on. He never forced Cassie to have the SEX. The government failed to prove that he was that, and that was his mens rea. They failed to prove that was his mens rea. He never forced her for the ecos, for the oil ups. He never forced her to an oil up. Hold on, what's going on right there? With that Charlucci. What's coming out by yourself, Charlucci? Hold on right. Rico, not a Rico. Hold up, let me get this shirt. Let me get the shirt. Let me get this shirt. Rico, not a Rico. Let me get the shirt. You see it? Charlucci, Finney. Court is just wrapped out. Let me get the back of the shirt too, Charlucci. Let me see the back. Get the back of the shirt. You see it? Back of the shirt. Y'all see it? Y'all see what's going on?
Let me get a picture right there, folks.
Yeah. He said he wanted the back of the shirt too, Luch. Boom. That's what's going on, right? I'm breaking down the case at the same time. We waiting for family coming, Mama Combs, everything. Vans is pulling up, everything. Charlucci's out, so you already know it's going down. Everything going down. You feel me? This is what we're doing. We're getting you the content at the same time while I'm doing this. Doing everything at the same time. That's why it's called ongoing. It's all their other people's channels plus more. I don't do what I do. I do what they do. I break down this case. So what else do they do? I'm waiting. Exactly. That's what they don't do. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. What I do. Zoom out. Boom. Right? She wasn't forced to do the free calls, but did that to make him happy. But it never communicated that to him throughout all these texts. We got mad texts about abuse, shows that a toxic relationship. I know it. It shows this toxic relationship, but a lot of those messages don't show that she's trying to sell every time I don't want to do an FO. Or she texting him off the chain, she don't want to do an FO. No. Yeah, a couple of times she did, but it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? And they failed to prove that since mens rea. I told you the mens rea. So boom. On many messages, like I said, but they were toxic. Like I said, domestic. It shows the domestic. So, but it does not show the sex trafficking. She had fights in the ecos. She had fights in the ecos, but she left them the whole time. Even at night, she had a fight in the free go, but she left it. She was outside the room. And after whatever happened with the assault in there, he sits down, gets whatever, a phone or device in his hand, and after he gets this device in his hand, he's not on that same smoke. Which that's true in that video though. He was on full smoke at first, looked like he wanted something. It seems like when he got what he wanted, he was chilling. You know what I'm saying? He was chilling, he was sitting down talking, moving back and forth from the room to the chair. This is what the defense said. This is what the defense said. You know what I'm saying? This is what the defense said.
T-shirt right now. T-shirt right now got moved.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, so
Always. Always in this way.
So today he's not even more excited. It seems like he was a little bit more open today. He did speak a little bit more in court. And he do know he waived his rights to testify. Have you had a conversation with him in the last few days? Or is he?
Yeah, he was self-confessing. He talked to me that I'm doing the check on his mom, that's how he was. He wanted us to ask about how everybody else was. He's staying prayed up.
How's the twins?
Everybody's prayed up. Everybody's focused.
Any anxiety? Any anxious, you know, just being anxious?
Of course, like, this is like a real pivotal moment in life. Very, very important for everybody, especially when everybody's family.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right?
nope. What's going on? Rico, not a Rico, bro. Rico's not a Rico. Anyway, so boom. Count 4. As far as count 4 goes, they didn't prove that he coerced the Jane. Just like Cassie, like I said she did what she did because she wanted to make him happy. That was the reason she was doing it, point blank period. And she was the only one that could make him happy in his way. Jane, Kobe with the box. Yeah, that's why we went for 3 on it. If you Kobe with the box and I'm Mike, what am I supposed to do? Dunk, layup, or go for 3? I'm gonna give you door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. Which one would you do? And she's the ex of a woman, of a person that you don't like and don't like you. What are you gonna do again? Are you gonna lay up with her? No, you may dunk her, or you going for 3. You damn sure going for 2. Cause it ain't no fun if the homie can. We in the 90s, homie, my bad, we in the 90s. We in the 90s with James, son, we in the 90s. What up? We in the 90s, bro. It don't matter, we outside, you feel me? This is what we going with right now, bro. I'm talking about the case. Take away things out of its elements, bro. Look, it's not a case anymore. All this is a DVD or a movie. A Tubi DVD, because this DVD wasn't that good. They promoted it on the trailer. A big movie. Boom, boom, boom. All we got was slip and slides and Astro. That's all we got, bro. We didn't get as much as they said we was gonna get, right? And they kind of dragged out their case, maybe because they didn't have much to give us. They gave us all the dinner early, and we've been picking at things on the table, hoping we got something as substantial as Cassie, but we all have not gotten that yet. And that's what's happening. And that's why we out here with shirts like this now. A Rico's not a Rico. You know what I mean? Saddle up. I was in a Frico last night, me and the shorties. But it's not a Rico. It wasn't a Rico. And I ordered up. And I ordered up. And I ordered up. Sorry. She did the FOs on her own, and it benefited from them like the house and the love contract. The government, they didn't prove, they wasn't able to prove the fraud, like the Turks trip. Hold up, give me this. Give me this. Hold up. They wasn't able to prove the fraud like the Turks trip.
Okay, Joby. Give a pen.
I just pressed the button, I don't know what it did. I hope it ain't showing y'all too much of the sound more than other shit. I don't want to. Oh shit. Whatever. Oh shit, I never even put the screen on. Yeah, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Alright. So this is what we're dealing with that. Hey, listen to my girl Dollar Miles. I want to get Dollar Miles on the live. My girl Dollar. Dollar Miles, shit, Dollar Miles. Dollar Miles right there. Oh man, wigging with his boom boom shorts. The pink ones. This nigga got in his Diddy's. He stayed with the Diddy Dukes on. Oh man, wigging. That nigga funny as hell. Yo, boom. It's hot as hell today though, but look. This is my girl Dollar and all them getting ready for ABC News. What else we got in this paper? We got a lot. Hold up. I just want to break it down real quick for y'all so we can get into the seeing the family, seeing everything, and get some takes from these great content creators out here. There's a lot going on out here. Boom. The fraud is because of a false promise, and that's not enough to prove the fraud. Hold up. That's not enough to prove the fraud. What matters is what a reasonable person would do, and this happens every day in people's relationships, and people promise things, and that's not fraud. Cool. And then went into some elements of lit-vac. Jane is subjective beliefs is what the government is relying upon. But this is different in some instances. This is a rich boyfriend, far from foreigners. They never charged S-Trafficking with Jane until June 18th of 2024. The fraud is weak. This is their words. This is all their words. What Shapiro said. I try to write down as fast, chicken scratch, what she said. Straight. That's why I'm trying to read it. The fight on June 18th to the 19th at Jane's house, they haven't proved the effect of interstate commerce or the escort travel to LA, where the escorts paid for SEX or where they paid for their time. Like I said, the escorts never said they was toots. They never said they was prosecution. They always said that they was just workers, they was entertainers, whatever. Cassie themselves and even Jane and them called them entertainers and stuff like that. They didn't even call them toots. So why are you over here calling them toots? So did they get paid for their time? They're dealing with some rich people over here, so you're doing some expensive stuff probably. So you get more money. Maybe just chill out and not have to talk about it probably. You know what I'm saying? So we can make it fall into that kind of thing. Oh, they arrested for the ruling on 29B. Mark said he's going to talk to Puff about the allocution of his testifying, but then Puff talks. Puff Daddy speaks. I don't know how I entitled this shit. Puff Daddy speaks for me. I'm bugging. Puff Daddy spoke today for the first time, and he was like, "Yo, how you doing, Your Honor?" And then while Your Honor was trying to speak, he was like moving quick. He was like, "I just want to say that." So Your Honor was about to speak. He was speaking. And then he was like, I just wanted to say that you're doing a wonderful job. So I was like, hold up, Diddy, just slow down. Don't stink it up, Obi. Don't do it. Right? So Diddy tried to say that, then he was like, yo, listen, you testify on your own. Listen, you're not going to testify. This is at your own will. Your own, You're like, yeah, this is my, he's like, listen, basically, Diddy's like, yes. Then Diddy's like, listen, basically, this is my own doing. It's my own thought. Then he was like, then the John was speaking, like, of course, it's with my lawyers, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, he did a little moment where people kind of laughed a little bit there. So you can see he got a little charm elements to him and things like that, where he probably could have been good testifying, probably. You know what I mean? He probably could have been good testifying. But he did it. They did it for 15 minutes, and they wrapped up. They said he's going to make his decision on this Rule 29. Mark says he want to take about 15 minutes to run through maybe a couple of exhibits, or to just talk to Diddy or his people about some stuff, and that's it. So it's seeming like the defense has rested, and that's it. 15 minutes is all we need to combat in 7, 8 weeks or whatever, how much weeks we was here. I'm on the lost count, but that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hold up. Let me go get my bag because it's late. I need some water.
You don't want that extra heat. So I think the best choice, like you ain't say I want to take a step. I think the coolest team of 6 months. Break guys up one time because that's not speaking right. That's not speaking because you understand what's going on. All showing you the about to speak. Worse it gets. Show the girl you have the right. I would say the same thing. I'm going to speak the fifth. He wants to get out of this game. There's no point in time to justify or say, right, they need to stand and explain, you know, what they say is wrong. Because you're going to be cross-examined. You don't want that extra heat. Take you a follow. Thank you, Jimmy the King. I agree as well. You know what I mean? Look, if this was a case where you think you're really mom, that's different. You know what I mean? When this not a case, you're really mom. This is a life.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
25 years in jail. You want to say you want to defend yourself? Let's hear all that extra. Let's hear that extra. You know what I mean? Sean Paul, he had extra heat. He wants to be out.
I hope it's
You're
cooler
going
than
to be
today.
out. You're going to keep quiet. And do exactly what the lawyer says. We're not going to speak. I'm speaking up.
So what's going on with this thing about with the press pass going up there now? They letting everybody.
Kitty, again, you got a right to say, but if
You
you're
had
not sure,
already been up there, or
the lawyer will tell you.
today in order to get put on the list to continue coming in for the remainder of the trial.
I'm going on with the family. That's it. I'm gonna be sitting right on the bench next to Mama Combs. I'm pulling my coupon. Right now. And I'm telling y'all live, so y'all know what I'm doing. I'm pulling me direct. Oh, that's why I don't want to sit with them. I want to sit right there. So I want to sit right there, homie. With the family like this. I need to be up in that.
I missed the opportunity.
That's crazy. I missed it with you. I missed it with you.
No, but you've been blessed.
I know. I went up there, but we need to be up there now. But I'm about to talk to Charlie right now. That's my dog. We in the building, homie. Yeah. In the building. Don't worry about that. I will be in there. Facts of life. Facts of reality. What's goody, peoples? What's goody, all my peoples in the building? I can say that. Still never know how to say it. Shout out to you though. Is Diddy gonna be free? I don't know, man. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know, but he got some good odds. Pardon me, the family right here. He got some good odds.
You know, if you like that.
Gotta catch Mama Combs. And I'm coming right here, because I'm not catching it from right there. Let me get on my side. I'm catching it from right here. I'm back, brother. I'm right behind you. You know, I know my spot. You can't police me. I already know how this goes. So, my man.
Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy.
Talking about buddy, let's go.
Free Diddy.
I'm back, bro.
Free Diddy.
Oh, look at the dog. Look at the dog.
Free Diddy.
Look at the dog. Look at Mama Combs.
Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy.
That's right. Excuse me, sir. Get out of here. Come on, bro. Yeah, man. Mama Combs, you look lovely. Have a good day, all right?
Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy, bro.
OOTAONGO on YouTube. Udongo.
Free Diddy, man.
Yeah, y'all getting that. Okay.
Free Diddy. Free
Mama Combs.
Diddy.
Oh, look at the dog, my dog. I see my dog.
Free Diddy.
I love my dog. You see the dog? It's my dog, exclusives. Exclusive. Oh, this is Puff's sister, bro. Hold on.
Free Diddy, man. No, you better be here early because this is it.
Hold up, y'all.
They didn't do Sunday. What about Thursday? Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, hold up.
Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow Wednesday there's court. Thursday there isn't court? Wednesday. Right. What about Thursday? Right. I think tomorrow they probably gonna. I think Thursday you said there's no court.
Yeah, no court Thursday. I don't think so. Not for us, really, because they're gonna do the charges. Court is court. They're gonna be doing some legal stuff in there, though.
But not, we can't go in on
I don't think we ain't in on that, though. That's
tomorrow
what I mean.
Wednesday, yes.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out on the fly. I'm gonna be here anyway. I'm outside. Watch my stream. I'm live.
I don't have you on. I don't follow.
OTA on go. That's my name. Gotta get on go, bro. What's wrong with this nigga? The hell? This nigga bothering me right now with this shit. 80 people out here. You looking at me like I know. Just told you what I knew. Lights up. What up, my baby court? Everybody in the building, turn around. What up? That's my man's right here, though.
Okay.
It's my man's right here. Hold on, let me get my man's. Because he's talking the case. That's all he's talking. Damn, bro. Coming over here to get some shade for a second, bro. I'm about to go get some iced water. Should have had some ice from in the court. Swear to God. I feel to go in the court just to go to the cafeteria part and probably get some ice, bro. Swear to God, I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, word. Tisa tells in the cut, that's her little spot. See inside. Until they move out the way. Look, see that little thickness too? Don't act like Tisa ain't got something going on. I need some ice water though, bro. I might have to go get one of these like Vietnam teas that my uncle, this guy named Sabor, be getting me all the time. Where's Sabor at? He in the front of the court still? I might have to bring me. Yeah, man. Trust me, this is what I did just now. I just ran down that whole case to you. 15 minutes, the defense went up. Boom, rested. I'm done with you, homie. I'm like, what? That's it? You're like, that's it. So what's going on, Sabor? Was this the drink you got for me? Was that the drink?
What you gonna have that, black man?
That wasn't the drink.
Yes, that was the drink, and he didn't touch it.
Crazy, bro.
Ow.
Gotta go do a job after this.
He didn't touch it.
There's
He
no
didn't
court
touch it.
tomorrow, right?
Everything's there.
It's crazy, bro.
No, he didn't touch it. He didn't touch it. You know how he is.
Sir, were you inside when Diddy was trying to keep the judge to quit the case?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Were you inside? Did you hear him?
Diddy said, listen, Judge, you did a wonderful job with this case. He spoke quick. I said, Diddy, don't stink it up.
Okay, go ahead.
Because he said, hello, how you doing, Your Honor? Listen, and the judge was trying to speak, and he was like, I just want to say you're doing a wonderful job. And then he was like, listen, are you doing this on your own? And all this stuff. He said, yes. He said, are you doing this on your own? Remember, he's about to not testify.
Yeah.
Remember, he's not testifying. He's about to allocute his testimony.
Okay.
So he's up there, he's saying, so you're doing this on your own? He's like, basically, Your Honor, yes. He said, yes, yes. He's saying yes to all the questions. He was saying yes to all the questions. He won't testify. So he's saying yes, yes, yes to everything. And then, so that he's like, basically, I did this all on my own.
Okay.
Then the Honor started talking to him. He's like, of course, with the help of my lawyers or whatever. So then everybody kind of in the court started laughing a little bit. Kind of showing that he still got this little charm element.
Okay.
And then the judge was like, all right, cool. We're going to have to wait to make a ruling on this. We're going to take 15 minutes on a recess. But then they also ended court or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
So it looked like tomorrow's no court, but they are going to be in here maybe going over the charges or something like that, maybe in court. So I don't know if it's no court for us, baby. Probably, I guess that's what's going on.
So I need to know that if I need to come in. Because if I don't need to come in, I'm not going to come in.
Let's figure that now because they saying like it ain't no court, but they're going to be up in the court. The legal people are going to be in the court.
About the acquittal.
About the mens rea and all that stuff. I don't know if he did that yet. I don't think he did that. I think he's probably going to figure that
I
out.
don't believe that he even talked to the court. You know damn well you're not supposed to talk to the judge. But of course, he's not going to listen.
The judge, he stood up and the judge was talking to him because he had to allocute. Remember, he's not going to testify.
Yeah, so you're not
So you got to come up and say, listen, I'm not testifying on my own behalf. Nobody is telling me to do this. My counsel and I have talked about it.
So
This
he's
is
not
why I'm not. No, he's not. So that's what he was doing. That's why he got up to speak.
Okay, to say I'm not going to testify.
That I'm not going to testify. So all the extra stuff he was saying because he was just trying to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does they have any witnesses?
Oh, no. They're not calling nothing. They rested. They done.
They arrested them.
I think that means they think they're going to win.
Yeah,
They're very
15 minutes.
confident.
They're
If
confident.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why stink it up?
Yeah.
Why
There's
stink
always
it
a risk.
up?
Even if it's your witness.
You're already up 3 or you down 1, you could probably get a layup. It's one of them situations. You know what I mean? Either up 3, up 2, up 1, down 1.
You really think that they think they could win?
That's what they feel. It's not about what I think or anybody feels. I think they feel that confident. Even if they're not even that confident, guess what though? Imagine a jury, we've never seen a strategy like that really. Imagine that you watch a whole case for 5-7 weeks. And then you say, yo, the defense better give me a good argument to make me see what the hell's going on. And then they say, you know what, 15 minutes, we rest. Come on, bro, that ain't that. That'll make you really go in your mind, probably be like, wait a minute, yo, why they not wait a minute. You might look back in your mind and say, maybe this is trash, right? That could be a psychological Karate Kid type moment. That could be a Karate Kid type moment, homie.
Thinking that the government did such a great job as far as proving all the evidence and that they don't have anything contradicting. I'm just asking.
Oh no, basically they broke down everything that the government did. They said the government did improve it all. As far as Cassie goes and Jane goes, they both were willing participants. Besides that, they did it because they loved him and they wanted to make him happy. Jane so much so, she felt like she was the only one that could do these type of lovings to him, like in the RICO. She said her box is Kobe, basically. As far as the Kid Cudi, as far as the Kid Cudi, you know what I'm saying, what? You can't really prove this because one, he ain't got no surveillance in the crib, that's one. But, so you can't really prove Diddy was in the crib, that's one.
Argument?
This is what their defense, this is the defense I'm reading. This is the defense.
Oh, for the acquittal. Oh, they still talking the acquittal.
They going straight.
They tried to get it all thrown out at night.
They went through all of them like this. They went through everyone like this. Boop, 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 count 4, boop, boop, this one, boop, boop. And it was kind of making sense. I'm not gonna hold you. They was kind of making sense. Remember, I ain't got no side in this shit. They was kind of making sense.
Your channel, right? Cool.
OOTA, OOTAONGO on YouTube. TikTok and everything else.
He's got his mom walking out. He's got
Yeah, man.
all the testimony. He's got some great shorts.
We got the shorts, man. We have fair live.
Do their closing argument.
No, that's probably gonna be. That's probably. But so we're not gonna be there to hear closing arguments.
Thursday, Friday.
But they say court was closed tomorrow.
Court is closed for the jury tomorrow.
Oh,
They're doing the jury
but we're gonna be there, right?
We can be there, but the jury they're going over the jury charges.
There won't be anything.
Okay.
Which is what they have to answer to.
That's
on
what
the
I'm
sheet.
talking about.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
what it is
Okay.
tomorrow. It's not any evidence.
Okay. Cool.
You give me the wrong information.
I didn't.
What they doing is that he said that you got me the person that they arrested. They arrested.
Who? The prosecution has arrested.
They arrested after they
They still wait for this motion. They still wait for this motion to get
All right.
finalized.
So once
But
it's
they're not doing
finalized-
nothing. They're just probably gonna bring up a few exhibits and that's it. And they
That's what I'm
done.
saying, but they
And they did it already, right?
The defense already gave.
So
them
they done.
exhibits. They rested.
They rested is what I'm telling you.
Right.
Everything
No
is
more.
rested.
Everything is rested. That's what I'm telling you.
Tomorrow they're going over the jury.
Dolores, salute. I appreciate you. Everything is
Will not
rested.
be there. Okay. Court will be
Jury
open
will not be there tomorrow. Court will be open to the public as
Thursday,
usual.
Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closing arguments, and then it'll be
Thursday to
turned
Friday,
over to the
closing
jury.
arguments.
They will start deliberations.
Then it's turned over to the jury.
Friday or Monday.
Friday or Monday, we got to be in deliberations, man. That could take how long? It could take how short.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think
I don't know.
prosecutors are losing? I kind of feel like they are.
I think that at this point, I think the prosecution's losing.
And one of the big things the prosecution tried to do is try to say, well, there's still some prostitution stuff.
Yeah.
And, the defense, which is an interesting claim, which they could have made, and I thought it was unrealistic, but they could do it. They're saying, well, there's no proof they're actually paid for sex. Sugar baby is legal.
That's what I'm saying. That's a kind of good, that's a slick little argument that they got going on with that, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice little provocative argument, homie. Like, well, come on, bro. First of all, and then they never said that they was agreed to say that they was toots. The escorts said they was entertainers and stuff like that. Cassie and Jane called them entertainers as well. They didn't even call them escorts. So was they paid for SEX or was they paid for their time? Maybe you're hanging around rich people and their time is expensive. Maybe when you was around them other poor people, you get 200. Maybe you get 3,800 more. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe they have a habit of putting out, but it doesn't mean you're paying them to put out. Maybe that's just what they do.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Thursday. That's great. That's great.
Later, Henny.
Okay, I'll see
That's
you.
what I'm saying,
I
bro.
didn't get
So
to get your thoughts next time.
That's good.
All right,
So,
cool.
as
that's what I'm saying.
So you telling me.
So that's what we dealing with here.
Instead of saying that you guys are feeling that, they did such an amazing job in the defense. Hey guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were feeling me, I'm feeling me. So instead of them you saying that, they felt that they did such a great job that they didn't have to defend him,
Yeah.
right? It's not as if that the government showed all these evidence of all this racketeering that he's been doing.
Yeah. They did.
The government did not show that all the employees was involved in all of this. It doesn't matter whether the women enjoyed it or not. The fact of the matter is, it's not the women that they're talking about. It's talking about the escorts that they paid to bring in.
Right, and what are escorts?
But what are escorts then when they break that down as well?
Men that they paid to
All women.
Bridget. Hold on.
All women.
Hold on. Hold on.
All women.
Hold on.
All women.
Hold on.
Men or women.
They make it a lot. Men or women, but we're talking about the men, right?
Cool.
The escorts are the people that he paid through Bridget from Cowboy and Angels.
That's cool.
Where he sent her a check so he could send the Italian and Antoine and Dawn to actually have actual relationship with these women.
That's
so
cool.
All of them proving that this was involved.
Yeah.
The agent, KK.
Yeah.
The security.
Yeah.
The
Cassie, everybody over.
all of them was involved, right?
Yeah.
He was paying them using corporation card. The bank
What he
account.
supposed to use? The man is a legal business, man.
To
He didn't hide no money. He using his cards. What happened, right? But he using his cards though, bro, right? What you want the man to do? It's not like he had some stash money. He didn't, as much freaking us he had, he could have had stash money, bro. This man even have no stash money, bro. Come on, bro. He using credit cards, bro. Company credits, man. He don't care about this.
CER, which is a company, to pay it.
Probably how you get taxes and occasions up there on that level. How you don't know how they get a little bly on the tax.
He has a freaking personal account. Why did he use a personal account to separate the
I don't
two?
know how rich people do what they do. I don't know how rich people do what they do. If I had all them accounts, I'd have used one hand to wash the other two. I'd have used my Peter to pay my Paul. You know what I mean?
Using his personal account.
Possibility.
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 Possibility. The reason why they rested is because they're so sure.
Facts.
And the reason why he stood up, because he's so sure to say that why everything is. He talking about tarot cards and
All of that.
God, and I'm stressed out of my blood pressure, all that stuff. He did all of that.
His blood pressure up.
Because he's so sure, right?
Because he's stressed.
This out.
That man been in there for 10 months.
I don't want to make sure that we.
That man got to get up out of there. Say what up. That man got to get up out of there. Fuck you, man. That man got to get the fuck out of there. Fuck you, man. What's up, baby? How you feeling, baby?
This is the kind of nonsense.
You know what I mean?
about.
I'm telling you.
What's
wrong with her?
They did such a great job. That's funny. The defense did such a great job that they couldn't defend it.
Defense got cooked. I mean, the defense started cooking just now.
And the prosecutor proved it. But I'm saying to you, yes, and
Of course, she got her strong opinion too.
my opinion.
What's that, 100?
It's my
100? Cigarette?
Here's
Yeah, I wanted a bus. That don't matter. Give me one.
he's saying
I'll take a bus or that. It don't matter. Either one.
That's what
Yeah, I
he's
got some
saying.
good split. Yeah, no, I get a split. Yeah.
I'm talking about
You know me and you, nigga. You know how we do it. You going let, all right, boss, Sylvia. I'll be looking forward to your leaving stream. I'll be watching your leaving streams when you be leaving. You be on the road, all types of shit. I'll be watching them shit. All right. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere.
As entertainment?
I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, put it right.
No. I'm talking about when they were all getting together and having these
the tresses. Okay, the FOs. Okay, the
The E-Cough.
Was it entertainment? Or was it something other than entertainment?
Was it entertainment?
Prostitution.
What was it?
Actually, well, be careful. Actually,
It was my life.
I think it
Is all it was.
I think it was,
And you was loving it.
That's the question.
I'm loving it like McDonald's,
My
homie.
thing to you is not even the X
I know that's
itself.
my
That's what
mom
I'm trying to
flip.
get
So
you
mom
to
flip is
understand.
strong
It's
for
not
how
the
she
X
feels.
itself. He
I
got
have
at
to
the
play
X.
devil's advocate.
It's using his
It's either I'm agree with her all the way.
corporation
She's my
to
mom.
the whole action of
Or
what
I'm
the
gonna play
point
devil's
is.
advocate.
That's
So I
what
choose to
I'm
play
saying.
devil's advocate. We have healthy debates. I don't have no debate argument in it. She's just strongly on her side. I'm just in the middle, and I sometimes play devil advocates with people on both sides. Whether you strongly for them or against them, I play the opposite side to get good content and get good conversations out of the people that's on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got no decision. Whether he gets found guilty or not is gonna be big. But I know if he gets found not guilty, it's gonna be major.
He's
That's what I'm saying.
inside.
And it's gonna be a big party, and he's suing everybody.
Hammering out that shit.
Yeah, he's hammering something.
All right, listen to me. Let me finish,
He's
sister.
definitely hammering.
Let me finish, sister. He's hammering out this music. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of energy. And you're talking about going to the realm, a lot of people are not capable of doing it. when he come out of that,
That's why he needs to hammer himself.
when people come out of that, they look to relax.
That's why
They
he
bring
needs to hammer
themselves
himself.
down.
I
You
get
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's why he needs to do
if
it.
you look at it,
I get stressed too.
if you look at the payments to these particular trusts, and you'll see it's always between studio recording sessions.
Actually, no. Actually, he does it just for the hell of it. He does it on vacation.
I didn't
He
say
did it
that.
for Turkish Caicos.
I
He
didn't
did
say
it in
that.
Bahamas. He did it all
He just
these
said it's the
places.
usual
say
little
that.
pattern he's trying to say when you saying it happened at a certain time.
If you notice,
He does it on vacation.
when he come out of the studios, he has to come down. Then he has to deflate himself. He
Oh,
has to come out.
You gotta hammer himself.
Depressurized.
He is
And
coming
he
out.
does
yes.
it probably through sex.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah.
As it's a lot of it. That's not uncommon.
It's
No, that's not.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
not
how I
uncommon.
depressurize.
I'm under a lot of stress. I have a very stressful job.
That's how I
Honestly,
depressurize.
I am not going to Cowboys and Angels and hiring a little cute little.
I'm not gonna do that. That's weird as
I
hell.
used to follow Flavor. I used to
That's
follow
weird as hell to be
Punisher.
doing that
I used to
damn
go to
stuff.
all those different little back in the days in the 90s, and I promise you,
Me, homie.
I've been stressed out.
That's
If I
weird as
could,
hell,
if I knew
homie.
I could have paid some Flavor to get some X, I would have done it. But I didn't do that. I didn't do that. And I had an LLC. If I knew that it was legal for me to use my LLC to put some money and get some Flavor, that's what everybody's telling me. But everybody tell me he's stressed. I'm stressed. Look at my heart. I'm stressed too. Why can't I do it? Y'all can do it. Y'all did it. I'm late.
Mama Smith is funny as hell, bro.
I thought you were about drinking.
Mama Smith's funny as hell.
I'm definitely going to get some
Protect your grandma.
Check your G Moogies, bro. You know that. I'm saddling up Daisy, homie. Daisy is getting saddled. Straight. In the hundo, son. Jesus Christ, and I'm out here in the hundo 10. This shit is pitch dark. Whatever the name is with Vin Diesel, pitch dark or something. Pitch dark, homie. This is that movie, bro. We is running from the sun, son. Everybody finding shade. Everywhere you can, we finding shade.
And you see, I go live at the house and then I go live out here. I do the 2 for 2 special.
And you get the
Okay.
That's how you do that. Man,
Yeah, we don't get pop big shit, right?
yeah, that shit's good. I caught that shit. It was funny as hell.
Conversation, though.
Real shit though. Real shit though. Real shit though. I actually enjoyed that shit, bro. I'm glad I hit that stream that day. Word. I was like, nah, that's my baby talking. I was like, oh, I get the. Nah, I'm jacking this. Straight up. Latte world, nigga. Straight, bro. That nigga got to tap into Latte. Latae. World, her YouTube channel, bro. Latte, bro. She having these real conversations, but she will get up on your bumper, though.
That's
Don't
real
get, I mean, she will get up on your heels, homie.
That's real conversation.
Just know that. There's that opposite. She will get up on your heels, homie. Straight, hard. She had me going one day. I was in the chat going up. Straight, word. Like, damn, facts. You know it's one of them ones. All you writing is facts, check marks.
What you want.
It was one of them conversations.
Give me
Gangsta
that
shit.
other
Real shit.
perspective.
Real shit.
Because these women don't be living in real worlds out here.
Real talk.
They be fantasy, making
Real talk.
victims.
And she be talking about the chicks and all that real shit and this fake victim shit, this victim mentality thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Cause she a woman and she talking about the women like that. Nah, stop. Over there she was cooking on who? She was cooking on somebody. Oh nah, she was talking about the chicks with the fake asses and shit. How they putting flat fix in their ass and shit. How their asses got leaks in it and all that. They using flat fix to pass their asses up. Yo, bro, she had me in stitches the other day. Let's be world. Fun. You a woman? Son, and she hardcore gangster with this shit. Yo, that shit's funny as hell. I know y'all like those kind of people because I know mad women like that online and they all successful. They all do good. Her channel got like 60, 70. Everybody got thousands that's like that. All of the women that I know that's like that, y'all like them. I know that y'all rock with them. Either if you rock with them, you probably rock with an op or something. That's how into it they be. You know what I'm saying? They always got an op. That's like they channel too, around the same size or bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it go. You know we all come from back YouTube, 30 seconds and all that. Nigga. Don't act like nobody's special than the dirty. Down in the dirty, we all from the dirties, brother. You know, I ain't bigger than the dirt.
Who does see you
I'm
later?
just in the
Good
oil up
night.
sector now. Salute to you, Queen.
You too.
I'm
You
telling
too.
you, we in the oil up sector. We in the oil up. We in the oil up.
Later.
Straight. We in the oil up. We in the oil up sector. We in the oil sector. Straight. Baby oil sector. Hey, no BBC. BBO. BBO. No C, homie. BBO sector. The oil up sector, homie. I'm in the side up sector. Listen, check NBC, Instagram, all that shit. Listen, bro. Relax. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. But check NBC, the whole channel. Alright? The real channel, bro. Go to the YouTube, go to the real channel. You will see who they like them all. Go to the real channel, NBC. Because they brought me on as the NBC guy now. Now I'm NBC's guy. You know I'm really ABC's.
Not all of them.
ABC acting smooth. So ABC, NBC like this. Chloe Malone. I'm Malas. Chloe Malas. Who's on the picture right there? NBC. Beautiful queen. She's a queen too. Yes, white queens. What happened? White people ain't queens too? You seen Elizabeth? She was a queen. Okay. So white people are queens too, just like black people. So with that queen right there, shout out to her, because she's gangster, and she's pulling Uda in to NBC. Oh, you're not happy for me and this white woman. She's married though, don't do this with her. I'm still doing that. What you talking about? So shout out to Chloe, put some stuff on her name. And y'all go follow her. Get her to 100 grand. It's my girl, y'all. It's my girl. Later, Aloha. It's my girl. It's my girl. She's pulling me in. And we took a picture. Said, we always come out and get together. That's what she did. I was like this. That's all I was doing. The whole time she was talking about that. 80s cooker. That's who I'm channeling in my picture, homie. Spirit of Rich Port on you. Ach, you eat. Hit her with the Demencio Benson with the smooth shit. Chill. Shout out my nigga Demencio. Because you know I know his son. Straight. Grew up with his son from Brooklyn, nigga gangster. My nigga Demencio, man. Shout out to my man Demencio. Demencio Benson. The 1980s. Grinding, trapper, hustler. You know what I mean? Yeah, his son. Shout out to him too. That's my dog. He looked like his ass too, a smooth nigga with the silky head, all that stuff. He looked like his pops. Can't tell me that nigga. Great. And I always wonder why he had to like Demencio. He was the only Demencio I ever known in life. Only Demencio. And his pops, the only ones I ever heard. Maybe I heard of the name, maybe I'm Spanish, I don't know. Only people I've heard. Same, I knew him growing up with him for kids. Him grew up in my neighborhood. Huh? What's up with these Italian people? What's up? You batty check or what? You rap something up out here, what up? Rap up Italian, what up? What happened, man? This Francois, what up, man? You Francois or what? What's going on out here, man? Rapper, tourist, Poodle and all that. I'm rapping all them up. Poodle in the bed with us too. You know they do it. Oh, 3 of us in the bed with the dog. Great.
Get you the RICO.
Yeah, the Frico. Not a RICO. I'm getting caught in Frico. So charge me right. I don't know what y'all did with Diddy, but charge me right. All I know is I took essential oils. And I changed the container my oils come in. My shit in a cup today, look. Purest oil, this brown. You've never seen baby oil brown, homie. Put a straw in there, sir. This is not oil, sir. Choking, sir. Consensual raw baby oil. You've never seen baby oil brown, homie. I'm telling you, I got the purest oils. The purest of the purest. Never seen that, nigga. Shit look like honey. That shit raw oils, homie. Trust me, that shit seep into the skin, nigga. That shit get into your bloodstream. Shit get you high. So that's where they said the oils, the drugs was in the oils allegedly. They were just using real pure baby. And we humans, we can't take that. It's not natural for us to be taking that raw oils. Those are those drugs in the oils. But look, they gave us all of this. We thought it was that and the oils, laced with oils, and this and that, and Jonathan Hardy, and all these other things. But we ain't come to see none of those things. You know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to the defense too, bro. I wanted it to go longer, but I don't know, bro. I wanted that shit to go longer. These little ass buck though, these niggas is annoying. I'm sorry. Them little shits, these little niggas is wild. I'm sorry, they wild. I'm keeping some off for their ass bottle off. Off me, nigga. Straight up. Off. Not dealing with their ass today. Nah, these are little niggas though. And it's supposed to be hot to get the ball like this, right? No, it is. We get heat like this, I know it's just coming back to back. Yeah, oils and IV, oilied up. Oils and IV, that's it. That's all they was doing. Oils and IV. That's all they was doing. Smoke and relax. Smoke and relax. We smoking. We chilling and smoking. We ain't in no rush. We chilling. That's me and you smoking. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on, though. Hell yeah, I've been tired. Son, I've been tired since this shit started, homie. Fuck. Still outside. They talking about court close tomorrow. I'm like, fuck it, I'm coming tomorrow. And I just found out it ain't. So I'm like, good. I was coming anyway, so fuck it. Nigga like, so what? Nigga, I'm outside. What? Tired as hell, nigga. I might take a sleep after the verdict, but I don't know. Diddy bust case, the city's on fire. I might have to go to that party.
What they say about the free?
And I'm so lit, I could go to a Diddy guilty party or a Diddy not guilty party. I could go to either one, lit. I could leave a Diddy guilty party, go to a Diddy not guilty party. Or leave a Diddy not guilty party, go to a Diddy party. And be accepted in both. They're like, where you was at? And tell them and not lie. They be like, what you doing over there? You know you belong over here, man. Come here and open the door for me. Go ass here, Uda. That's it. That's how we rocking with them.
What they say about that press shit going on?
Oh, they talking about, oh, the ones that signed up today and was in there today. That's baddie tech, though. The ones that signed up today was, that's going to be the permanent ones that's able to stay in there. So it looks like now I'm going to have to pull my coupons out. I'm going right over there. I'm going to Mama Combs. I'm going to Charlucci now. I want to sit right there. So I'm going to be sitting right there. So it's either I get in that court or it's not. But if it happens for me, God and Jesus going to do it. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be sitting right there with the family or right behind them like this. Chilling. Straight. I'm putting in my bid now. Don't think I'm waiting. Starting from today. Listen, Lucci, I see Mama Combs tape. Listen, Mama Combs, I need to be in there. You know that. Don't worry, nothing, sugar. I'm going to make sure you in there. Day 29 on these days flying. I done got 2 days wrong on my other shit. Put day 21 and all types of shit. Day 20 on 2 days. I done twisted my own self up, bro. I forgot. And the 3 people was raw, they all gave me a different date. So I had 3 different threes on 3 different days or whatever. They're like, ah, it's 20, 21st. That's what we doing, y'all. That's what we doing. Shit's hot as hell. I need an ice cold water with literal ice in it. The biggest 7-Eleven cup full of ice. I want ice. Ice. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I ain't mad with you with that one. Damn sure save a Liz life, right? Come on. This is hot, sir. Everything I love, baby. Yeah. Great. The ball supposed to be out like this? You know my guy.
Tomorrow. I'm going to see you Thursday, right?
Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow's court, right? We coming tomorrow, right?
There's nothing tomorrow.
It's nothing at all, right? We don't have to be here, right?
God, no.
No one's gonna be here, right?
It's my birthday tomorrow. I'm taking
Oh, happy birthday, my brother.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a blessing, brother. Oh, maybe because Neek called me on the phone. Maybe because she called me. Now you hear me now? Probably. All right, cool, yeah. Because Neek called me. I forgot she called me. That's why it cut my sound out. Okay, cool, yeah. I just closed the tab. All right, cool, we good. Should never even answer the call. I should have called her back after it was done. Because I didn't even know. I thought it was going to mess up the live, really. I'm glad it didn't. And my man's bought this for me, man. Shout out to the Real Rap Show, bro. Gangsta bought this for my birthday. So now, just a lot of people send me some cash out to say I'm gonna buy the next one. And this shit costs like a couple $1,000. This shit that he bought right here costs like, one I'm gonna buy costs like, I think like a couple $1,000 or fucking check some great shit. I think I'm coming. But this is part 2, the new one. So, shout out to that. I got this. I can record with it by myself. So that's why I need the next one, because I can have my own and record some sound without no audio. If I just run down on the interview, yo, what happened? What you talking about? You lying. Word? Got you. Feel me? I can do that too. Put some picture there. You listen to the audio direct interview, clear, crispy. What you like? Yup. Ah, wait a minute. Coming out the anus. Don't push me, cause we're close to
Thank you for realizing you're part of history right now.
I don't know, this is history, son. If Diddy bust this case,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, son. If Diddy bust this case on me, it's over. It's gonna be the illest shit you ever seen in the history of history. In the history of history, son. In the history of history. This is gonna be the illest shit you ever seen in your life. And you ever seen it. This is called the contraption I'm making. Look. You gotta get like MacGyver when you wanna eat. I don't know, it was thought right in my mind when I was doing it. But it didn't work out. It damn sure didn't work out. Damn sure did not work out. Straight, bro. Yep, this is what we do. Hot as hell, bro. Hot as hell. Listen, man, y'all subscribe to the channel. You already know I'm bugged out. Y'all already know I'm bugged the fuck out. So we ain't gonna get in that. Bugs is crazy. Get me a motherfucking cold ice drink. That's what I'm doing. Shout out to y'all though. Everybody running it up. Charge this up a little bit. I think I'm gonna go live on Instagram a little bit. While I take a walk down here with them support and shit like that. I'm gonna go live on Instagram. Everybody subscribe to me on Instagram. I'm gonna be over there on IG in a second. You already know the vibe. Day 29, Diddy trial. Prosecution rests, defense rests. No court tomorrow. Court back on Thursday. That's what we doing. A little bit, Queen. A little bit. A little bit, Queen. So I'm gonna go and chill and go get something to eat. Shit like that. Appreciate you. I most definitely appreciate you. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be back in a second. IG, pull up. Make sure you subscribe on TikTok too.